Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Thursday. Wanted to pop in and tune in and turn on with you and see what is happening because guess what? We've got such big energy coming, and I wanted to share this with you. I couldn't hold it under my hat anymore. I've been giving you little bits of hints, hey, beloveds, and so I decided I can't hold it anymore, and I know so many people are in need. I have every single day. Yesterday, I came out and spoke for the very first time about how I've been processing my oldest brother's recent death by suicide. And again, I heard another person today, and then I also found out just recently that another friend also died in the same way. And so I just know that in my heart, if so many people are hurting, and I am a healer and a light worker, that I must do my part. I must absolutely do my part to support as many people as I can. And so in saying all that, what I want to really share with you is that, and this is one of the hardest lessons for us as human beings to accept, that we perceive everything with our eyes. We see things with our eyes and then we judge it. And we judge things based on our experiences. And so, and these experiences can make or break us, And so, we have to start really looking at what are we judging and why. I had a huge lesson in regards to this just recently, and it was fantastic because it was just so simple, and still it's one of the hardest things that we do, and it truly is about our mindset. And mindset is not a word that I use very often because we think it's about thinking, but it's not. Mindset, going along with perception as well as experience, is so much more. Our mind is set on something. So it's just like growing up as a poor kid to a single mother. One of the things that we were taught, hey beloved, one of the things that we were taught is, we're poor, hey beloveds, so grateful to see you, beloveds. I see you, Carla. I see you, beloved Shadana, thanks so much. And I see you, Looney. Thank you so much for tuning in. So when we were kids, we were often told, we're poor, you got to finish your food. And I know if I couldn't finish my food, I was supposed to give it to one of my brothers. And so there's just growing up that there's this idea of never enough. And so I remember we used to fight over food like it was seriously gold. And for us at the time, being poor, we grew up on food stamps, and my mother was single of 3. And many of us know this, right? So it was really difficult around food. So I had this mindset that the more food I had, the better off I was, or the more food I had, and many of us take this into our finances, the more money we have, the better we are. And so, food and money, these, things kind of go together and make us think about our value and our worth. But beloveds, when I started this, I was talking about our mindset. If we base our value and our worth on how much money we have or how much food we have in the fridge, that is a mind that is trapped in lack. Hola, buenas tardes. And when we are in lack, nothing that we see, our perception will always be there is never enough. And therefore we feel that we're not enough. I remember when I first moved here to Mexico, I would always have my hair done, nails done, the jewelry, all the makeup. I was like, I'm here, right? And that's how I was in Chicago, and where I've been like that in the United States. But I realized being here, I knew then that I was always trying to prove, look at me, look at me. And not only, it wasn't a look at me, it was that this was expected, as a woman who is a beautiful woman. I'm so grateful. I always felt like I was expected to look a certain way and have it all together, the nails done, the hair done, and the whole bit. And so I had to change that mindset, going back even to the food and the idea of lacking things. So it's just like if you go to a nice restaurant and you first you look at the thing that you really want. So for me, it would be lobster, right? And then like, oh, I can't afford that. And so then what do I do? The second thing, and then the third thing, oh, or maybe I'll just get the fish and chips, or maybe I'll just get, the scallops are a little high too. Do you see how we just take away from ourselves? And so I just wanted to remind each and every one of us that our mind is truly the most powerful thing we have. It gives us strength, it gives us inspiration, it gives us insight, and our mind is not a thinking tool, it is a creating tool. But all of that comes from such a deeper place. By the time it gets to here, it's already been through all the rest of this. And this is why we have to get in touch with our emotions, why we have to know how we feel and process our feelings, which is why I hadn't shared much about my brother's death until I was ready to talk about it without crying. Because of course, I'm still in grieving mode, I mean, this just happened exactly 2 months from today it happened. And so just 8 weeks ago that my brother passed. And so, yeah, I am still processing, but now I can talk about it without that feeling of wanting to cry, because I know that where and what he is now is peace and love. If I wanted to continue to torture myself and why and what was happening and all of this, that would not be bringing me up, would it? It would be sinking me down. And I know for a fact that one of the things that I remember the most was my brother's kindness and generous heart. So I don't want to remember, I don't want to remember the idea of death. I want to remember what I know. And so this is why it's so important that we allow ourselves to feel, and so we can allow ourselves to heal, because we cannot heal what we do not feel. We can't think it away. We can't, pray it away even. We got to deal with it. And when we deal with it, it gives us a sense of freedom. And so when we allow our minds to be free, and when I say free mind, that also means an open heart, because a free mind is a mind that is at peace, and we have to be at peace. We have to be at peace. And so how we get to peace is allowing ourselves to be in peace. But if we're here and it's in torture, and if it's here and it's in torture, how can we be peaceful out in the world? We can't. And so it's the mind, the body, and the spirit. And that's why those words are always connected, because, we think it starts here, but it doesn't. It's the spirit, the body, and then the mind, And so I just wanted to share that with you. And also why I'm sharing this is because, as I said at the very beginning, so if you're just joining me, please go back to the beginning. I know that there are people who are suffering in their mind and hurting in their heart. And so my guidance from my angels and ancestors was to create a spirit circle. What is a spirit circle? A spirit circle is a gathering of like-minded, of people who want to connect, where we have a prayer and a meditation. And then I'm going to share live readings. I'm going to share past lives, future self. I'm going to share so many things. Why? Because it's needed. And if this is my gift and I am here to share it, then I have to share it. And so stay tuned for the weekly spiritual circle, the weekly spirit circle. It is ancestors to angels. We're going to go from roots to wings. And this is going to be every single week. I am doing this truly out of my heart. And so it's going to be very low cost. And I really want to support. And through my gift of sharing about the past lives, as well as our future self, and any of my Course in Miracles or African spirituality or Brujeria that comes through, I want to give it to you. And why I'm doing this truly is because, it's like back when I was a teacher, there was that No Child Left Behind. a law that was really not supporting children. But this is no spirit left behind. This, for me, is no spirit left behind. And so I'm going to share live readings, not tarot, but I'm going to be sharing live readings. If you do want a tarot reading, I'll tell you more about that coming up. But this is to support all of our spirits. No spirit left behind. So stay tuned and live readings. Now, again, not everybody's going to get picked every single week. So please don't come with the expectation that it's, that I'm doing readings for everybody. That would be impossible. But it will be a weekly gathering. I will, like I said, share a spiritual message. I will do a prayer and a meditation, and I will do live readings, because when no spirit is left behind, that's when our world changes. And we can't change the world if we can't change ourselves. And if we can't change ourselves, we can't support the future generations. And if we can't support the future generations, then what are we doing? And so this is my mission and message. And so for December, we're going to kick off with the spiritual cleanse, because guess what? A spiritual cleanse and clearing of December. So we're going to start December 1st. Around that time, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't even gotten up the sign-up sheet, but I know I was guided to do this. And so we'll be starting very soon, and we're going to just, for the whole month of December, we're going to clear and cleanse. So as many readings as I can do and as much support as I can give in the month of December, that's what I'm going to do. So stay tuned for the Ancestor to Angels Spirit Circle. This is truly my gift to you, and it's going to be weekly, less than $10 every week. You can sign up for the month or you can sign up for the year, but this is my gift, not just for a month, but I was guided to do it for the year. So to do it for all of 2021, because we've got a whole year to clean up. 2020 was a doozy, and I want to share with you what's coming ahead, what I see for your future self, how is your past life affecting you now. You're going to get my gifts on point, because no spirit will be left behind, not on my watch, beloveds. And so I love you, love you, love you. Thank you. I can't wait to get it started. Like I said, I've got a lot of other things going on, including writing my book, but guess what? I am a light worker. And when Spirit tells me and guides me to do something, I always listen. That sun is coming in kind of hard. You can hear people are splashing in the pool. The birdies are chirping. But I wanted to share this with you now. So get ready for the spiritual cleanse of December. Get ready. I can't wait to share it with you. And you're going to be blown away. Why? Because this is coming from my heart. This is coming from my heart. And as I said, no spirit will be left behind. Not on my watch. I've lost too many people this year, as I know many of us have. And this is why we must elevate our spirits. So get ready to be on this sacred journey with me. I can't wait to connect with each of you and all of you, wherever you are. Spirit is there too. So I love you, love you, love you. I can't wait to connect with all of you. As I said, very soon. Stay tuned for the sign up, and we'll be kicking off. And also, if you're in Tonya's House of Tarot, there's just 3 questions to answer to get you in there. If you're into tarot, or if you know you want to work with me more, the Empowered Tarotista is still available. Hey, MC Sweet Yoga, I send you so much love and light today, sister. So if you know you want to work with me on a deeper level, the Empowered Tarotista is available. And if you sign Pilar, hola, 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 beloved, my friend in Spain, I see you, Pilar. I see you shining bright. You are estrella, mi amor. So, so grateful to have friends truly from all over the world. So I've got lots to share coming for December. So stay tuned, beloveds. There's still more to come. I send you love and light. Have a beautiful rest of your afternoon. Know that you are enough, just as you are. Be magical and be miraculous. Until next time, beloveds. Namaste.